That's failure's prevention. That's God's true invention. Yeah. Like, ooh, I've been feeling hella anxious. Maybe wanna run up on a banquet. Give me every meal like a banquet. I need every meal like a banquet. I've been feeling hella anxious. Maybe wanna run up on a banquet. Give me every meal like every meal like a banquet. Or I might rob the world for all my work. For all that work. Working since my birth. But I'll get blessed, I'll get what I deserve. Gems. Oh, I might rob the world for all my work. For all that work. Been working since my birth. But I'll get blessed, I'll dig it out the dirt. That's gems. I got them gems. Locked and loaded, you know already. Pull it to the scene. Yo. Ricky reporting live, man. I had to kick off that, man. That Gems by Mvstermind. And guess what? I got Mvstermind live in this thing today, man. So first of all, I'm just gonna be a quick, transparent moment. Yesterday was a rough day. Just being transparent, like I said, I'd be conflicted when something happens as catastrophic as unarmed black man getting killed, and I feel conflicted of doing anything fun or creative. That's just me. That's my struggle, right? So long story short, I deleted all my apps. I think I posted a picture of my brother Jacob Blake. Rest in peace. My brother is still fighting for his life, man. And that's just so sad. I'm just so used to the cops killing us that's my first instinct. And that is fucked up, man. So God, please I'm gonna say a quick prayer. God, please be with Jacob Blake and his family, and please just allow my brother to pull through and give him the energy and give him the support that we are giving him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I posted a picture. I deleted all my apps, no Facebook, no Instagram. Literally 10 minutes later, my good brother Kendall sent me a text, said my pastor had passed away. Man was 49 years old, right? And it just showed me you can't escape this shit, right? I thought, man, I'm finna get off Instagram. No more negativity for the night. 15 minutes, my brother texted me and said my pastor had passed, right? And you can't escape it. But it made me feel less conflicted because I tell you this, my pastor always told me more than anybody, he said, Ricky, man, you got a gift, use your energy and use your gift to create change and inspire. So here we are, and I feel okay about it. I feel blessed to have these two young black men that are doing things outside the box, that are doing just that, using their creativity and their energy to create change and to spread love and to inspire. And that's what it's all about. And I feel like that's what we are here to do. So this episode is called Finesse and Bless, and you'll see why a little later. So I'm gonna jump right into it without further ado. This brother, I'm just gonna bring him on, then I'll give him the flowers, man. Here we go. What up, my brother?
Hey, what's up, family?
Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. What's going on, family?
My brother, this is Alonzo Townsend. If you don't know who Alonzo Townsend is, I'm gonna tell you how I met my brother, Mr. Townsend. When I first met my brother, I knew him as a dope dad. I'm gonna be 1,000. I ran an after-school program at a school. I don't see barely any black fathers. My man was in his child's life, so he would ask me, Mr. Ricky, how my daughter doing? Am I lying?
No, you ain't lying. It's crazy you brought that up, because I was thinking about that the other day, and I said, it's full circle coming out here, because when I first met you, it was after school with Khalil, my daughter, coming after school, and you was such a phenomenal force with them kids. So I was just like, man, this is awesome to see. I was feeling the same way you feel about nobody, man. Just awesome. You out here coaching these kids in soccer, basketball, everything, and it shows the light that you have because Khalil was such a fan of yours. She still is. I told her I was coming on your show today.
As love, man. I appreciate that. But you're right, man. It's come full circle. So I want to highlight that first, man, because I didn't even know all the things that you were involved in at that time, and just show you that, man, you were playing an important role. One of the most important roles by being, involved, super involved in your child's life, man. I want to just commend you for that, and I salute you for that, man. That's inspiring. You feel me? Okay, but we're gonna jump right into it. So we know you're a dope dad, but you also do so many other things. I'm gonna try to. So you manage the Midwest Avengers. You manage Too Many. You manage Tonina, who, if you don't know Tonina, she actually performed at Frizz Fest 2 years ago, and she was on Barack Obama's end of the year playlist, right?
2018. 2000.
I think it was 18.
2018.
I did a little bit, but I knew it, but I had to really dig to see what year it was. It was 2018, and he's a brand manager for Mvstermind, right? So what I really want to touch on, because in St. Louis, I want to highlight what you were involved in, because it's so stereotypical, not stereotypical, but we think that we got to be the rapper, the producer, we got to be that guy, but you've been able to take a route that's super different than anything, honestly, that I see in St. Louis locally, from the behind the scenes creative manager, brand management standpoint. Can you just speak to how you got involved in that journey? Like in St. Louis, it just seems like it's hard to do, but you've managed to do that. Speak to how you got involved in that realm.
It is hard to do. So I got involved. First of all, I'm a child of the blues. My late father is a legendary blues patriarch, Henry Townsend, and he recorded in every decade since 1929. He's probably one of the only American blues artists, let alone American artists, to have a consistent recording record like that. So I grew up under the blues, and so I came up under music. My dad taught me the business. When I was younger, I was so much into like other stuff, mainly wrestling and stuff, that I thought the blues was like old people stuff. So I went to all these different festivals, all over the country. I'm first of all, I would say I am so rich with no financial value, because I look now, and I was around some people that are some original music gangsters, and I just put it like that, but like they're a part of the roots, the foundation of American music. And like Robert Johnson, Robert Lockwood, Honey Boy Edwards, Pine Top Perkins, Louisiana Red.
Okay,
like,
man,
these are artists that a lot of us in our age, we like, who? But if you go back and you start reading, you do your research, these are some of the founding blocks of American music, because we know the blues is the mother of all. And so when I was a kid, I really wasn't into it too much, but my dad would make sure I'm always at all these different events, and he taught me the business. I didn't pick up an instrument right away, but I picked up the saxophone when my dad played piano, guitar. He wrote his own music, and so he did vocals as well. So, and he played a little harmonica.
Oh shit! I think I lost Lana for a second. Are you back? Okay, you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You can hear me now. Your So your father, Henry Townsend, right?
Yeah. So he had dragged me at all these different places and stuff, and so that helped me learn the business. In addition, he taught me the business. When I was like 8, he started teaching me how to read contracts and writing his checks. So I'm in Snooks and Walgreens, and he's showing me off writing his checks when we got done and getting ready to do it all. Pay for the stuff. So fast forward, I picked up, the management part. I learned that my dad never had a manager. He did his own negotiation, all that stuff, especially throughout my younger life. So I learned that part of the business. And fast forward, like I said, I play a little alto sax, and I do a little spoken word, and I'm really good at writing music. I picked it up from my dad. And I was always talking about being an artist. And one day it clicked to me. I started partnering up with first my partner Marquise Knox. That's my brother.
He cold, by the way. And when I met you, we actually had co-hosted Peace Fest together. And that's when I really was like, dang, bro, but Marquise Knox, that dude is cold, dog. And I'm not really a blues fan, but hearing that made me like, why am I not a blues fan? You know what I'm saying? Because that music is timeless.
At that time, Marquise was like 27. So he's 29 now. And that year at Peace Fest, he was 27. But he's 29 playing the blues, play all around the world, and opened up for ZZ Top. Marquise is the future. But I started Knox Entertainment with Marquise about 3 years ago, and we started going full throttle. And Marquise was one of the first people that was like, bro, you talented, you good at the writing and music stuff. He said, but you ever thought about utilizing the skills that your dad gave you, the management stuff? He's like, because I think you really, that's more your avenue. And it was right after I recorded my first little song for the Blues Society, A Letter to My City, and a lot of people liked it. So I was like, I don't know.
You was torn.
I was torn.
Yeah.
But I finally decided that I thought he was right. So I put what I wanted to do on the back burner, and I started thinking about and seeking out artists that had the same passion as me, and what I came up around. And fast forward, like the people that I represent now, they also like my family, because I wholeheartedly believe in them, because they have gifts, they have something different that no one else has. Mvstermind has something that no other hip hop artist or nobody in that realm has. He has a certain flair, he has a certain energy and a light. Tonina, oh my God, Tonina is not only is she a force, not only is she a symbol, but she also a gift, because she resembles an icon for like my daughter, or people like my daughter to be
to look up to.
They can hold an instrument. It ain't just about singing. You know what I mean? Typical, when you think of I hate to put the stereotype out here, but a lot of people, when you think of a female artist, they're like, oh, she a singer? You know what I mean? And I love the fact that Tonina represents the wrecking ball behind that stereotype, because she's like, no, I'm not a singer. Yeah, I sing, but I play bass, I play guitar.
Yeah, she's an artist.
I'm a musician. I'm a full-fledged artist.
Right. That's what's up. So look, I'm gonna play this real quick. See if you know what this is. Can you hear that?
Turn it up a little bit more. That sound like Pops.
Who was that? That was your dad, bro. So look, I Googled Mule, right? Called him Mule. I Googled your dad, man, and man, he was a straight like that dude, like legend. Like I almost was surprised that it was on like Apple Music, because this was from like 61.
He's on everything. Like, I always tell people this thing about my dad when I first introduced him to him. I say, when my dad first made his first record, it was 1929. When he started his career, it was before that. So you know what I mean? When he started his career, it wasn't any Grammys, it wasn't any of that. And then fast forward, he got his first Grammy in 2008, or 2007. It was a year after he passed away. He passed away.
Wow.
But he received his first Grammy for Best Traditional Blues album in 2008. And I was there, and I accepted it for him. And I always say, I'm like, I hold this thing. Damn, this thing didn't even exist when he started playing music. You know what I mean? So that's the gravity of, what the blues represents.
That's the full circle, though. You know what I'm saying? It was in your DNA. My dad said, I'm familiar with his dad. Yeah, he an OG. I don't know, but that's what it is, man. But that's I just want people to really see that there's other aspects of the entertainment industry.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. When I get a chance to go out and I talk, like I do blues in the school programs, I'm on the board of the St. Louis Blues Society as well, and I'm in charge of the mission fund. So we get to go out and we do blues in school programs, all that type of stuff. And the number one thing I tell the artist, I tell these kids is, you don't have to always aspire to be a musician, be on the stage, because guess what? Songwriters and engineers get paid more than the artists. And they be like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you know what I mean? So, I always try to put those avenues out there. Songwriters, producers, managers, it's not enough of us. And we need to start creating that norm that, we're here, we almost have enough of us to start creating a union, a musicians union and an artist union for us Black creators, because it can't be a whole bunch of Tiana Taylors or a whole bunch of Beyonce, but it can definitely be a whole bunch of young men and women that can help fuel them and actually make more money than they do.
Yeah, it's just the whole package. And honestly, to being honest, that's what inspired me to do this right here.
Yeah.
I looked at, kind of my creativity and my skill and my energy, and like I'm like, man, I gotta create something where I can spread that love back and highlight people, individuals that I feel like need to get their flowers now. And not only that, inspire people to do more, and to that it is that is infinite possibilities, dog. So man, can you let but before I let you go, man, give me what you got coming up next, what you manifesting next, man. And
sure, man. We staying busy during these crazy times. First of all, I heard you when you kicked off. So before I start talking about my stuff, I also want to send my love and condolences to the family of Jacob and all that's going on right now. But I'm saying that because it's a busy time for us as artists, despite what's going on, and despite not having a lot of live shows. Creators like Tonina, I've been able to help keep her busy. Mvstermind staying busy, and we luckily are being rewarded with stepping out the live stream world a little bit. And we've got some live shows coming up in St. Louis at the Old Rock House.
Yes, sir.
Tonina they're gonna, first of all, they're gonna be 100% socially distanced. They are going to be strictly enforced with masks are required. They're doing some huge cleaning and big safety precautions down at Rock House. So you can go to the
sanitizing,
website, sanitizing all that. So you can go to oldrockhouse.com and you can see their COVID-19 plan, just so you can feel safe and secure.
Right.
But we got Tonina, the Queen of the Future. She coming up September the 18th and 19th. It's a special 2-night event. So it's 50 tickets only being made available. So they're going to be sold in pairs of 2s and 4s. So it can either be a date night, or it can be a double date night, or it can be a friends night. But it'd be tables of 2s and tables of 4. They're offering dinner, but the dinner have to be ordered in pre-advance just to help for the safety precautions. So I think that's pretty cool. But I know you can go to Rock House to find out about that stuff too. But Tonina's actual show is September 18th and the 19th. It's a Friday and a Saturday night. She'll have the full band. It'll be Together at a Distance, it's called. They are probably going to sell out pretty quick, especially with 50 tickets only being available. So definitely check her out. They tickets just got announced and went on sale today, like literally an hour ago.
Right
before we came on air. I was gonna drop it on the air. Like I'm like, man, they being slow with it. I'm just
gonna we dropping it live, man. Ricky Report live, man. We got Tonina on the 18th and 19th, and Mvstermind on the 25th at the Old Rock House, man. That's how we doing it, man.
Mvstermind coming up on the 25th, man. Mvstermind,
I'm in there.
Really have to come and see. You have to see Tonina if you haven't seen her. And if you have seen her, you're going to want to see her again anyway. But I'm going to tell you right now, you really want to see this live show with Mvstermind.
For all his words. I just want to come and just say, all his words. I want to say that. I want to come. But I can't. And when I really found out you was working with Mvstermind, I've been rocking with Mvstermind for a minute, and he really just a cat that is just different, but in like the best way possible, man. Like, so I'm just
a beacon. I call him
a beacon. Okay, young beacon. I'm excited that y'all connected, man. Not just nothing but big things. So before I go, my thing, I need one gem from you, Mr. Alonzo Townsend. And I'm gonna let you know, I'm bumping Yo Daddy all week. My wife was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Girl, this Henry Townsend. You don't know about there."
So we got 2 albums that got digitally remastered and released by Grammy Award-winning engineers last year by Omnivore. So you go on Apple Music and Spotify, Mule, you'll see Mule. You brought up Mule, so my dad had an album called Mule that was released in 1980. That's digitally remastered. It's on there. You can find that digitally streaming. And Roosevelt Sykes and Henry Townsend live from Washington University. that's digitally remastered and it's on all streaming sites too. So you'll really like that.
That's what's up. So I need
my
gym. Give me that gym, man.
One gym. I'm gonna go with one of my favorites. Keep running the race because it don't matter when you finish as long as you finish.
Keep running race. Y'all heard that? Keep running race, man. Because it
don't matter when you finish.
The marathon continues, baby. The marathon continues, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Alonzo Townsend, man. I can't wait to just see all the amazing things that you got in store with the whole crew. And I will be at the old Rock House. I think my sister. Hey, look, my sister. Look, I ain't trying to start no beef with Mastermind. My sister said I think I need a manager. But look, we're gonna talk about that offline, man. Because we gotta spread out. I can have Mastermind like, look, you try to give up.
Got you.
we gonna connect.
No doubt.
We gonna connect, bro. Hey, I love you too, man. Keep doing your thing, and I will talk to you soon, my brother.
We'll do.
Peace. Bye. That's my dog, man. Hey, check him out, man. Alonzo Townsend, man. It's so important to highlight this brother because he does things that I didn't really realize were possible in St. Louis. You know, because we need that full package because there's so much talent here. We just need some, that grooming sometimes, just that connection, just that person to do that thing that the artist can't do or that creative can't do. You know what I'm saying? So we bringing up my brother Mvstermind here in a second, and I don't know if you saw this earlier, but I'm just gonna kick it out one more time for y'all, just y'all can see this video real quick.
In a Chevy, psych that shit up in a Toyota Yaris. Boy, I got to miss the whole cast. Swerving down on north side. Right there where the city thugs at. Boy, you know the city hella crazy. Go do the wrong thing, might just get the skull cap. Let's go ahead and call the plug back. Only enough for a door side. Stay the fuck up on my ball jab, but my city be the reason that this nigga up now. Ski me to the bank, but you know I love checks. I need my deposits, I don't bet on your dad. Do just what you do, careful how you move. One leg in my shoes, got my foot on yo. Nah, talking that shit because I believe in my nigga. This energy we receiving, me feeling what's my antidote. Funny how that lie that be at the end of the road. Simply you're reflecting, you beaming right out the soul. Heavy business in body and not a body. Focus my intentions, I'm thinking I'm probably tardy. I'm the only reason they showing up to my party. It's been like perfect time for the toll. Okay, that's enough. You see the line at the door. Guess we standing out, it's hard to get in the show. Dreaming for this moment, man, I do this for more. Tracks down the blacks, only straps to balls. Stickers to the music, I was tapping my toes. Because I wet that Mac in this lap of the froze. I gotta go back on the road. Ain't no time for a roll.
I got here my part. We're gonna start by here my part though.
I've been feeling hella anxious. Maybe wanna run up on a banquet. Give me every meal like a banquet.
I'm eating meal like a banquet.
I've been feeling hella anxious. Maybe wanna run up on a
banquet.
Give me every meal
like a banquet. Here come y'all.
For all my rob the world, for all my work.
For all my work.
Been working since my birth. But I'll give.
All right, man. Y'all not retired, man. Mastermind trying to be my retirement, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna bring my brother in real quick, man. What's up, my dude?
Good evening, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm finessing and blessing, man.
Yes, sir. That's the only way to be. The only way.
Oh, you word?
Yeah.
Hey, that's my jam, man. Hey, I appreciate you for coming on, man. We just been rocking for a minute, man. It's a blessing to be able to just highlight and give you your flowers now, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just kick it off. You know what? I'm just gonna kick it off with this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kick it off with this.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, hold up,
bro. With this real quick, man. Hold on.
Hey, you caught me up, bro. I ain't gonna start.
I know I did. Hey, if y'all ain't hip, I don't know if y'all know another cat that got a shoe though. I don't know if you know they got a cat to shoot though, but you ain't got these though. Give me one per. I only got one per. I ain't got two per. But I got one per.
Hey, he got to get those, bro.
Man, I can't. Crazy story. I don't know if my sister again if she care, but my sister worked for Caleres, which is like Dr. Brown's, which is like, or not Dr. Brown. Some way she's connected with, but that's not even how I got them. But she's definitely plugged. But I got them, man, for me. My finesse and blessing, man.
Let's go. That's what's up. I ain't gonna stunt, man. They did everything right now.
Hey man, but I had to start with that, dog, because you gotta shoot. And
Thanks.
I mean, when we talk about infinite possibilities, that is something that you be like, man, I want to have a shoe when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? But you think you got to be a what, hooper? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Never a rapper, producer, creator from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just inspiring.
Yeah.
So I had to kick it off with that, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Can you just real quick touch on how that can, you ain't got to give me all the thing. I know you got the little connectivity, but can you bring me into like the creative process and how that was like designing your own shoe?
Yeah, man. Such a powerful celestial manifestive moment in my life, man. You know, like growing up, I used to design shoes as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I was always inspired by my cousin in them shoes because I would always have their hand-me-downs, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I always just, you know, like had these dope shoe fantasies, and you know, I would be drawing them and just sketching them, man, you know. And so fast forward, you know, like I forget all about this little dream of mine that I had with that. You know, I'm just focused on the music. We got a partnership with Dr. Shows, you know, like we had a partnership with Dr. Shows maybe back in 2017. I was, you know, like typical partnership, taking photos, representing the brand, a part of their Pursue Your Passion series. You know what I mean? And you know, I was at that stage, I was like, yo, how can I be a better business partner? You know,
right.
At the time, I could feel that like my energy was even wasn't even going a full 100% because I was like, man, how do I like mesh Dr. Shows with Mastermind? You know, just like not even being as comfortable with how much my brand represents. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like just really dug in my pocket of me, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do all that I can to really reciprocate to this brand. And I was like, yo, by 2022, I want to have a shoe deal, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And
you're a little early.
Once I start walking in that kind of energy, I'm like, oh no, like, yeah, I can have my own shoes. Like that ain't nothing. You know, like we made that happen like within the next meeting that we had with Dr. Shows. It was just that energy that I was walking in there with. It was that energy of me knowing my brand. It was that energy of like, yo, let's reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? Of like a proper business exchange, man. Yeah, the shoes.
And the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
The rest is history, dog.
Hey, you got your own lingo on the bottom. That's what was crazy. Like, you know, so it showed you like really like directly involved with the creation of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't just slap Mastermind on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I mean, pretty much. I designed the whole entire shoe. The only thing was that the Claude Lecco, the technical designer, he pretty much produced the shoe for me the same way I would produce a song for someone who has an idea in their head of like, yo, I got this melody in my head and it go like this.
And he took it and just
He did. He brought the vision inside my head straight to life. Like, yeah, like
that's what's up.
That shit was etched out of my heart and soul. Like from the stitching, the zigzag stitching was an ode to my mom. The red colorway was literally like straight from a prayer rug of my childhood. Like it's to a T, bro.
Right.
It's to a T, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So speaking of prayer rugs, I think something that's initially really kind of made me gravitate towards you and your music and your brand is just your energy and your lingo, just things you say. You know, your spiritual foundation is something that I is very important to me, and I don't hear a lot in music. So can you just speak to how like, I guess the foundation of your spirituality and how important it is to keep it ingrained in your creativity, in your music, and your brand?
I think it's the most important component, and to an extent, we all are just imitators of the creator. And anytime that you are creating something or bringing something to life, you're kind of tapping in, not even kind of, you're tapping into that same type of source. You know what I'm saying? You're reaching inside of the infinite, which is your mind. And if it ain't that infinite, you got a cap on it, take the cap off. But you're reaching inside of the infinite and you're bringing something into real life existence. And, you know, thoughts like that remind me just so much of how crucial that is for life. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything that we are doing right now was created by somebody and someone who had an intent and purpose, and they got it out of their brain. We wouldn't be able to do none of this stuff. So like for me as an artist, you know, I began to see all of those patterns and seeing that in life, whether somebody is creating a route for a better future, whether somebody is, you know, creating music that allows them to heal from their trauma. I feel like the more that we tap into our divine connection with creating, the more that your creations will create and not destroy, like, and make you have a whacker life.
Right.
More beauty and bounty for you.
Right. That's big. Let me tell. So it's funny because actually I give credit to my wife. She says all the time that, you know, she gets upset when someone says I'm not creative. And because people think of creativity as in just like being an artist, like painting or music, but we're all creators. Like whether you're creating a schedule to make sure you can school your kids and go to work, you know what I'm saying? We all are creators. And so we got Zaina and Naisha in here.
Hey,
okay,
Naisha, what's up, family?
Okay, the family up in here, baby.
In the building.
They in the building, man.
Spiritual reinforcements out here.
Yeah, for sure. The spiritual I'm gonna write that down. Spiritual reinforcements.
Yeah.
Okay. So look. So spiritual reinforcements, your energy, your spirituality is your foundation. Yeah. And I've seen you grow not only as an artist and a producer and a creative and a shoemaker, but you know, being a new father and a husband. Is another thing, is another, you know, stereotypical nuance that we don't see a lot in hip-hop entertainment. And so I want to touch on that. How important is that to you, and how has that changed the trajectory or the way that you move in the industry? Because you know the industry and you know what comes with the industry, so you have the foundation. Yeah. So how has it, your family and your new son Moon, how have they helped you you know, and change or just shift the trajectory that you were going?
My wife, my son are the most key and pivotal factors to the reason why Mvstermind is about to take things from local to global. The reason why Mvstermind is about to be able to allow this city to be seen on the utmost highest standpoints. Reason why I'll be able to navigate these highest of heights but still be able to maintain my mental. All of those different types of things, and so many things that people have not even seen yet. But for me, by creating this family, you know what I'm saying, with my wife, like, it ultimately gave me the biggest and the strongest of anchor possible. And, you know, like with so many artists, it's hard for us to be able to make a leap like this, let alone this image is not pushed. You know what I mean? While your favorite rapper is talking all whatever they talking about, they still at home cooped up with theirs, you know what I'm saying? Because they understand that it takes certain components to be able to mentally hold down these atmospheres, you know what I'm saying? And for a second, like, I'm gonna say this for some of the artists out there, you know, like, taking on a challenge like this, and I will say a challenge, it adds a lot to your plate. It adds a lot to your workflow. You while you're in the middle of it, you may feel like, is this something that I can even bounce back? Can my dreams be applied to it? But as long as you are working on that true, like the foundation of it all, you'll be the sturdiest that you will ever need to be for the ultimate game. Because too often we see some of our favorite artists and the most innovative minds, and as they climb up, they get broken. They get broken down to they no longer exist. And you know, like, for me, these was key moments where I was like, yo, I'm going to choose happiness and love over music. Therefore, that anchored and carried the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, just very key.
That's it. That's
very
it.
Key. Because now I'm super sturdy, and you know, Mastermind would have been lit without it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have burnt out.
Right.
I wouldn't have had that balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's things that I appreciate to the T. Because what y'all about to see, I'm cracking up, but that's how much confidence I have in the now. Because of my family. But
being present, man. I think, and that, man, kids and there's that family element. The wife keeps you present. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just helps with a lot of the regret and a lot of the extra just thinking of the future, man. You got other things that's living right with you right now that are really relying on you and inspiring you to do better, man. So I want to salute that, because I gotta highlight that, man. My boy Ray DW said foundation is everything. You know what I'm saying? Foundation is everything. So
foundation is everything.
You got your
in the shaky music industry, shaky life we living in, bro. Like everything is just, it's everything.
No certainty, but you know, even living is not certainty, but it's not many things that we can't control. So you want to be around love, man. It's about love, man. You know, so you got your foundation set, you know what I'm saying? You and I could talk about, you know, you've toured with Chance the Rapper, G-Eazy, you've been at South by Southwest, you was on the front of the St. Louis American, you know what I'm saying? You've done, I mean, that was like 2 weeks ago, you know. So it's just so much, but what is especially about you, it's bigger than that, and I can tell that because it seems like you just getting started. Like all this stuff is just past stuff, and it feels like you just getting started. So can you just tell me like a little nugget? And I would love a T-shirt too. Okay.
Address.
What's next? What are you manifesting next? I mean, you manifested a shoe, my brother. Like, what can you tap? Can we tap in to some of that sturdiness? Like, give us a little glimpse of what do you foresee for like the next phase of Mvstermind and Co.
Man, the next phase of Mvstermind and Co, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is Mvstermind with a V. So as soon as we get these projects out into this universe, I'm dropping this album called Be Grateful, and it was a 23-song LP/album that I wrote. We broke them down into 3 EPs so we can strategically allow every song to get its worth out here in this universe. When we drop this thing, things begin to change. I am going to redeem every second of work that me and my team has clocked in full, and we're going to take those particular funds and reinvest right back into the community, man. We got the ultimate mission is to be out here building platforms. I'm going to allow y'all to see Mvstermind and Co a few years from now being able to write nice, beautiful grants to artists who put out their own artist resume and filled out for funding for the album and other things of that nature. We really gonna change a lot of the infrastructure in here, and especially coming from somebody like me, somebody who was like actually backed from local to global. It's a different type of duty. It's a different type of service that comes with that when it's actually successful. So we about to swoop through with the craziest of platforms. St. Louis is going to transform, and
I wanted you really hit me when you said St. Louis about to transform, because the narrative is you can't make it in St. Louis, and that's why it was so important. It's so important for me to have you on her. I guess it's the first artist maybe I have had on her, and it's so important because you are doing just that in St. Louis. My brother ain't never left. He from her, and he got his own shoe, and you just heard what he's doing. So this is a highlight to that, an ode to you can make it here, especially with using the platforms and the different technological vehicles that we have, dog. And for quick, that be grateful, like be grateful. that's one of the things you be like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that. That's why I'm like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that. Be grateful and be grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's exactly.
You know how I be like, you be like, man, I wish I would have thought of that. When I saw it, like, damn, that shit is very hard, my brother. And I appreciate you, dog. St. Louis, Bread, St. Louis putting on for the city. He got a lot of stuff rocking, man. Mvstermind with a V.
If
you just tuning in, I got his shoes on.
Hey, yo, bro, I ain't go.
I caught y'all grow with that one, huh?
You did, man. You really did. Man, the whole energy of. I'm like, I love you.
That's love, man. So, before we go, my brother, I need, I just need a gem. Ironically, the song I just played, the video is called Gems, but you probably gave me a buku gems already, but just give us something that just can. You said it's trying times, man. We said earlier, like I was even conflicted about today with what happened with Jacob Blake and his family, and it's just crazy, man. So through these dire times, I think using our gifts and our energy is how we just balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't stop. We got to keep using our energy and our creativity. So can you give me a gem, man, on how we can just keep perspiring and persevering through everything?
Yes, I can. I'm actually working on writing an affirmation book, and with a V, it's an affirmation.
Okay.
Let's see. Even though you can see it right before your eyes, the fruits of your labor are not meant to be picked until it's right. And that's so hard. That's so hard, man. That's like, sometimes you can see it like right there, and you would have like X amount of anxiety of like, how come it's not that time? Right. Still, allow while you're applying that pressure, while you being persistent in the mud, there's still X amount of patience to apply.
For sure, and, man. Patience is a virtue, man. I'm working on my patience as we speak, man. That was definitely Jim, dog. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be rocking with you. Shakuru said he wore his masterminds, or she, I can't tell the picture.
Every day.
They were the masterminds every day. They is pretty comfortable. I ain't gonna stunt.
Hey,
I can wiggle my little toes in her and everything.
They go for shows, so they good for your soul.
Right,
the arts
right.
For you anyway.
And as we get older, man, we got it's more about taking care of our feet than the swag. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like 50 with some J's on, walking pigeon toe because your feet messed up because you ain't have mastermind doctor shows. You heard me? But
what up, moms?
Hey, let's see.
Young Henry.
Who is that? That's your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh man, Mom, that's big. Thank you for the ode to the zigzag stitching in the shoe. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Mom, your dad was in music too, right?
Big facts. Yeah, he was a manager and
damn. It's in the DNA, man. I will be there on what's that? The 25th. Hey, Val, we going to the Old Rock House on the
Old Rock House. Jana, I need you at the Old Rock House. You know what I mean? This is one of the first really actual concerts in these COVIDian times here in St. Louis, man. So I know how Mvstermind and co-roll we put on concerts. So I want y'all to know that this is about to be one of those experiences that you are about to hold in your heart and in your mind for quite the time. Tickets are already bought. Look at that.
Okay, ding. Breaking news. My wife bought me some tickets. I hope it came out of your account. Okay.
It's a 50-seater, so it's like not too many tickets. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to see who account that came out of. Yeah, you bought them, but you purchased them, but who account they come out of? That's I don't know. But my brother Mvstermind, if you ain't hip, man, he everywhere. Mvstermind, and the A is a V. The A upside down. It's kind of like an arch. Is this an arch?
Yeah, it's upside
down. Or okay, well, if it's not, it is now.
Upside down arch.
Okay, that's all it is. All right, my brother Mvstermind, check him out. Jim just dropped. He at Old Rock House on the 25th, man. We gotta do this again sometime, dog. This energy, man. is just very necessary in the city, in the culture, in the country, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
By all means, and I really appreciate you, man. It's been really nice seeing you stepping into your power and using your energy to bring light to this world, bro. You're doing a really good job of it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dog.
And I had to take a second and acknowledge it because I was going to do that before I was even invited for this show because that's how bright you shine. So
right, as love, but you have done that. You know what I'm saying? We have talked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about the cameras. Like even in closed conversations, like we make sure that we uplift each other, especially when you know it's so necessary for us young black men to do that, to love each other and not be scared to show that. And this is how I'm showing you. This is your flowers, and this is just our flowers together, man.
Was the flowers, bro?
Yeah,
too.
For sure. A whole bouquet. You hear me? My brother Mvstermind and Ricky Reporting Live, and I appreciate you, dog. I'll see you on the 25th. You hear me?
All right, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Everybody in the comments, much love to you.
Yeah. All right. Ricky Reporting Live, man. Hey, that was probably one of my favorite little things. That was really cool, man. My brother, his energy. If you ain't hip, he from St. Louis. He got a shoe, and his music is just different. I think my brother Kendall actually hit me to him though. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe like a few years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Kendall, I think you really showed me. You hit me to Mvstermind, and that's what's up, man. So look, I've been just really having fun doing this. I ain't gonna lie. And actually, I told Val I'm gonna put my cash up today because I would love to. Damn, my boss ain't watching. I would love to quit my job and spread this energy all over the city, all over the world, man. I really enjoy doing this. You know, just making a pivot from music into this was something I've been wanting to do for so long. I was scared of what other people thought. I was scared of all the time I put in, but now as I reflect, it really just kind of helped, you know, it helped build me and build my character and my knowledge and my relationships for right now. For Ricky Reporting Live. I had no idea I would be reporting live in this mug. But real quick, before I go, I got to say, arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor and arrest them cops in Wisconsin who shot my brother 7 times. I want to apologize. Earlier, I said shot and killed. And it's so sad that that's my first initial thought to think that. You hear what I'm saying? And I want to pray for my brother, Jacob Blake again and his family and whoever's in charge of prosecuting them cops. You got to do it ASAP because you can see it's having some ramifications in your city and the NBA, and niggas is tired. And I'm tired. I'm mad. I damn near didn't even want to do this yesterday. But when my pastor died yesterday, and the things he kept telling me was keep using your energy, Ricky, keep creating. You a star. And that's what really gave me the fuel and the energy to do this today. And today was just a manifestation of all the things he said. And I appreciate that. And rest in peace to Pastor Donnell White. And that's it, man. Rick Reporting Live. Next week we got some. Hey, we already booked. I know I'll be moving and grooving. I'm excited for next week too. Thank you to Mvstermind, Alonzo Townsend, who is also a music mogul. He's on Facebook. Look my brother up. He almost booked up. He already got too many people on his roster. So Leslie, you might got to chill because hold on, I thought I managed you. You trying to fire me? You trying to fire me? Cuz no, I ain't gonna lie. Alonzo do his thing. He's definitely just not even OG, but he does that for real. My brother Mvstermind dropping gems, and Ricky Reporting Live same time Wednesday at 6:30. We outside. Ski bow. Oh, I ain't here yet. Ski